Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we'll be making this beautiful dress. Okay, if this is something you're interested in, please keep on watching and do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you're yet to do so. Okay, to make this dress you'll be needing your chalk, your scissors, your zipper. It's a free dress. Okay, you will also be needing your African print. Okay, so you can use any fabric of your choice, and this is what I have here. I have 2 yards of African print. So let's go ahead and start folding. So there are different ways you can make your cycle dress. Okay, there are different methods. That's one thing about sewing. So you see on this tip here, this tip, so this fabric is opened. Okay, it has not been folded yet. So you can see I'll fold it in a triangular form this way from that tip. Okay, you can see what I am doing. So you just go ahead and fold it in a triangular form and ensure that you arrange it properly, and that is what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to make sure that it is even, so you can see what we have at the bottom part. Okay, so I'll go ahead now and check if the wideness is okay for me. So I have 20 inches here, and that is perfect for me. I don't want it to be too big. Okay, so this is perfect for me. So I'll go ahead now and start measuring. So go ahead and fold it to your desired weight, depending on how big or full you want your cycle dress to be. Okay, so I use 20 inches for mine. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to place my tape this way and look for where I can get my shoulder measurement, which is 14 divided by 2, that is 7. So I'm checking where I can get 7.5. Since I'm cutting directly on the fabric, the half will be for stitching allowance joining to my sleeve. Okay, so I've gotten there and I just ruled a starting line, so that is automatically our shoulder line. So from this shoulder line you place your tape this way, and then you measure the length of this dress to be sure that okay you have the exact length. Okay, so go ahead and do that. So from the shoulder line now we'll be taking our neck width and neck depth. So for the width I took 3 inches, and for the neck depth I took 4 inches. So go ahead and mark your desired neck. Okay, and I just connected the lines together this way. So after doing that, you see on this edge here, this place, I'll come down by 1 inch to get my shoulder slope, and I'll connect it to the neck width this way. Okay, so after doing that, the next thing I'll do is to mark my armhole. In my own case it is 7 inches, so I'll go ahead and mark out 7 inches this way, and then that will be our chest line. Okay, so I just drew a line, and this is automatically our chest line. So the next thing I'll be doing now is on this chest line I'll be placing my bust circumference measurement, which is 9, and I just placed it, and I added 2 inches stitching allowance to this because I want it to be a free dress. And then I connected it to the shoulder line this way, and then I'll find the midpoint, which is 3.5, and then I'll go in by half of an inch on the middle point, and then I'll just go ahead and create my armhole depth this way. Okay, so after creating the armhole depth, this is what it is looking like. So I'll just take it down. Okay, so I'll just take it down like this, and that is it. So after doing that, from this shoulder line I'll go ahead now and mark my desired length. Okay, so you go ahead and mark your desired length, and you mark it round this way. Okay, so you can see how I am marking mine. So I'll go ahead and mark the desired length round. So this is what is going to give us that cycle effect. Okay, So after marking it round like this, that is basically it for the of this dress. Now we'll go ahead and cut this out. So ensure that you check the length of yours before cutting out, because I later realized that mine was a bit short, so I ended up adding fabric at the bottom part again. Okay, to cut out the back, what you need to do is to fold the back piece the exact way you did for the front, and then you mark out your zipper allowance, and then you place your front this way. Okay, so the zipper allowance is just the difference, and maybe the neckline sorry, depending on the neckline you want. Okay, so after doing that, go ahead and trace it out this way. Then you go ahead and open up your zipper. So this is what we have, and this is what we have for the drafting. Okay, this is the back. We have two for the back piece, while the front we have one. Okay, so to cut out the sleeve, what I'll do is to just fold these pieces this way, fold it like this, and then from here I'll measure the length that I want my sleeve to be, like this. And then after doing that, I'll just mark out a starting line this way again. Then I came down by 4" for my cap's height. Okay, and on that cap's height line, you input your round armhole measurements. Okay, now do not forget to add stitching allowance on this fabric, since you're cutting directly on your fabric. Okay, do not forget to add stitching allowance. Then you connect the way I just did, and then on the length of the sleeve, you input your round sleeve measurement this way. So where your sleeve will stop, you just measure the round arm around that side, and then you connect it this way. So that's basically all for the sleeve. So this is a simple way of cutting out your sleeve. So I'll go ahead now and cut it out, and this is what we have. So I'll use this piece to cut out another sleeve, because we need two sleeves. So now to cut out the pocket for this dress. Okay, so I was kind of, the fabric was kind of not enough, so I just placed my hand this way and I traced it out. Okay, and then you measure 8 inches for the wideness of your pocket. So after that, you go ahead and cut it out. So I ended up using one sleeve because this fabric was not enough, so you can as well use two sleeves when making yours. Okay, so this is what I have after I was done cutting out my sleeve. So this is the fabric. Okay, so I realized that it was short, so I went ahead to cut out on that fabric, and I'll just place it this way, and then I'll just join it at the bottom part. So if yours is long enough, then this part is not necessary. Okay, so I'll repeat the same thing for the back piece. I'll just open it up this way, then I'll bring the piece that I cut out and I'll place it like this and just stitch it down and give it a good press if you have any available at the moment. So I'll repeat the same thing for this other one as well. So I've done that, and this is what the dress is looking like. You can see that I've joined it, so I'm yet to iron it. That's why it is showing a bit. Okay, so what I'll do now is, this is the back as well. I did the same thing for the two piece at the back. You can see the joining if you look closely. And then I went ahead to cut out interfacing for the front and the back. If you do not know how to cut this interfacing, please let me know in the comment section. So I'll go ahead and stitch it like this. Okay, and then I'll use hemming gum to secure it, and that will be basically that for the front piece. And this is the interfacing for the back piece. So I'll just go ahead and place it this way, right side facing right side, and I'll stitch it the way you see me demonstrating, and I'll repeat the same thing for this other side as well. Now this is it. Okay, I've done that, and this is my zipper. So what I'll do now is to fix this zipper. So I'll place the zipper like this, and I'll just measure where I want the zipper to stop. So I'll just use my chalk to demonstrate this for better understanding. So my zipper is going to stop around here, and I'll just stitch it down like this before inserting the zipper. So after stitching it down from that spot, I'll go ahead and insert my zipper, okay, on the dress. So this is the back piece. I'm done inserting the zipper, and this is what it is looking like already. This is the neckline. I've done also torn it, but I'm yet to hem it with my hemming gum. And this is the front. This is also the neckline. I'm still yet to hem it with my hemming gum, okay, because there was no light when I was making this dress, but I'll definitely do that later. So this is what we have. So what I'll do now is to place the two dresses together this way. So this is the back piece, and I'll bring the front piece, and I'll be placing it right side facing right side this way, okay. And then on the shoulder, I'll come to the shoulder, and I'll go ahead and stitch it around the shoulder. So if you don't know how to do that, please let me know in the comment section. I did not know that my camera was not capturing me demonstrating how to stitch it on your shoulder. So after stitching it on your shoulder, the next thing we'll be doing is to measure where we want our pocket to be. So for me, I want this pocket to be on my waist. I don't want it to be below the waist or above the waist. So my waist is 15 inches. So, and that is where I just marked. So I'll just make a notch around that side, okay. So you can come down from your waist line by 1 inch to depending on how you want your pockets to be. So I just made a notch there. After which I'll bring the pocket this way, and then you go ahead and place your pocket. So ensure that you're placing it well. So from that notched part, I'll place it, okay. Make sure that it is right side facing right side. So this pocket is for the other side, so I'll bring the other one. So this is the one for this side, so I'll place it right side facing right side, and I'll just stitch it down the way I just demonstrated. And I'll bring the front piece, and I'll also do the same thing. Place the pocket on the part where I notched, and I'll stitch it down like this. So I'm done stitching it down, and I'm done joining the shoulders. So can you see what we have for the shoulder? Can you see how neat it is looking? And I'm yet to iron this, okay. So this is what we have for the shoulder, and then the next thing I'll do now is to flip this dress to the wrong side. So I'll flip it to the wrong side like this, and then the next thing I'll be doing now is to stitch it down. So I'll just go ahead and arrange it and make sure that they are equal. So what I'll do now is to go ahead and stitch it down using 1 inch. So when I get to this pocket, I'll just stitch it the way you see me demonstrating, okay, following the direction of my chalk. So I'll just stitch it down this way using 1 inch, and I'll come to this other side. I'll also repeat the same thing. I'll just stitch it down using 1 inch. So after that, I'll hem the bottom part of the dress, and this is what we have after I was done. Can you see? Okay, I'm done stitching the sides, and this is what it is already looking like. This is the pocket, so you can see my hand going through the pocket freely. So this is what we have, and this is what it is looking like now. So now next thing I'll do is to go ahead and attach my sleeve. If you do not know how to attach your sleeve, please let me know in the comment section, or you can watch my previous videos. So I'll go ahead and attach the both sleeve the way you just see me doing, okay. So I'll just go ahead and attach it on this other side as well. Okay, so this is what we have after I was done attaching the sleeve, and this is what the sleeves is looking like. Okay, so I've attached it on both sides, and then I also went ahead to hem the bottom part of this gown. So that is basically all for the making of this dress. You can see how super easy it is to make. So guys, if you find this video helpful, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and do not forget to share. Okay, when you hit the subscribe button and when you share, other people get to see it. So thank you so much for stopping by today. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. If you are new, please consider subscribing and turn on notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. Till I see you in my next one. Bye.